Congressman Louis Gohmert. He serves on the House Judiciary Committee, also a member of the House Border Security Caucus and the influential Freedom Caucus. Congressman, great to have you with us, and we know you've been pressed with some votes in the House. Your reaction to the president's call for the wall being built, the Pentagon coming up with $1.5 billion extra dollars to throw into the pot for the purpose of building that wall. Your thoughts about border security and the crisis we face?
Well, his detractors can say what they want to, but what President Trump is doing and trying to build a wall where we need it, trying to secure the border, is the most single compassionate thing we could do for the people of Mexico and south of Mexico. The reason they're not a top 10 economy is because of corruption, and that comes from the drug cartels, and that comes from the tens of billions of dollars that go flowing into the drug cartels every year. So the president's going to make Mexico a better place, whether they like it or not, by drying up the drug cartels. It starts with building a wall where we need it. So thank God for Donald Trump.
And we need that wall in a lot of places.
Hey, you got it.
We've got just basically something like 600 to 700 miles of infrastructure along that almost 2,000-mile long border. Most people don't realize that. It is about 60% of the border is unpatrolled.
Yep. And you know, there's a place Andy Biggs, Paul Gosar, some of us went up to in Arizona, where the wall looks great. The National Guard put the concertina wire at the top. It's great. It's 20, 25 feet. And it goes up about halfway up a hill and stops. And then there's a little barbed wire gate there that attaches with a cord that's a slip knot so that the drug cartels can go in and out easily. And you can see the trail for miles. They're coming straight to the end of the wall, going right around it. It's insane. You build the wall where we need it, and we got more places we need it. Thank God for President Trump.
Yep, absolutely. Why aren't we watching more being done with the Remain in Mexico policy that was just upheld by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, paving the way for the president to go ahead?
Yep. Well, there was a shocker, wasn't it? Even the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said, you know, that may be a good idea. We need to do more, but the Congress doesn't, especially the House, doesn't want to give him any help in securing the border and making sure that people stay in Mexico. But, you know, the policies the president lined out last week in the Rose Garden were right on track. And I'm hoping that one other that we can do is have immigration judges move right to the border. Somebody has an asylum claim. We're not going to give them 4 years to come back and make that claim, and 90% of the time don't come back. You usher them right into the tent with the immigration judge, make your pitch, 90% of them are not approved, and we send them right back, and we don't have to take care of them for years in this country with the health care and food stamps and all the other things.
Congressman, we're just about out of time. Justin Amash, I've just got to ask you, a member of the Freedom Caucus, as you are, why in the world doesn't Mark Meadows, the chair of the caucus, why doesn't Kevin McCarthy, who pointed out today that Amash votes with Pelosi more than with him, as he put it, why don't you throw the fellow out of the conference? I mean, this is the kind of nonsense, it seems to me, that produced a Paul Ryan, that produced a conference that was embarrassed by the fact that it kept him as speaker 9 months after he resigned.
Look, Justin has been a fighter when it came to the abuses of the FISA court and too much power, and I was so pleased to have him there. I don't understand how he could end up now in the most abusive situation, the most numerous abuses in one case against the President of the United States, the FISA court. You know, and it kills me too that people are talking about obstruction of justice.
I've just asked you a question.
I'm sorry. I know.
We're out of time.
I know.
In 30 seconds.
It gets me frustrated because it's the wrong thing.
Should he be thrown out or not?
We're going to talk about that tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Congressman.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.